guys, it's me, Rocky, with Building a Blogger. Have you been trying to figure out what your blogging niche should be? Let me show you these 3 quick tips, and you're sure to be starting blogging as soon as now. And welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about blogging niches. So for the people who don't know what a blogging niche is, a blogging niche is basically what you're going to blog about. So some people come in, they already know this idea, like I am at my friend's cafe right now. She has a cafe. If she has a website, she might want to have a blog to tell the backstories on why this cafe started. So with that being said, some people have those businesses already lined up, so they have their niche, but they're not sure how to turn it into a blog. Some people come in like I did and have no idea what you want to write about. So when you have a niche and you don't know what to blog about, like let's say you like gardening, so let's make that niche a little bit slimmer. So there's dozens of hobbies out there, but gardening isn't the same as woodworking. It's just not. Even though you're working with wood, which is outside, wood carving, woodworking is not the same as gardening. So let's get a little more selective with our niche. So not only do you like gardening, let's figure out you love vegetable gardening, but you hate flower gardening. So you don't want to be sitting there giving tips about hibiscus and orchids when you're really into tomatoes and carrots and stuff like that. So we're going to go even more than that, just a little bit more of a selective thing. Maybe you've got your victory garden all lined out and everything, but your absolute passion is in herbs. So you have to have certain conditions, certain shades, certain times of day that they have to get their light, and you know the ins and the outs like nobody else's business. We have your niche right there. So you have taken your topic, your hobby, the gardening, and you have narrowed this down. And by narrowing down your niche, that is where you're going to start finding what to write about. So now where do you start writing? Okay, so now that we know that we're doing our herb garden, let's keep with that scenario. What you want to talk about is basic garden care. Another article would be soil types. Another thing would be weather conditions, how to store them in the wintertime if you're going to store them if they're in pots. Whether to use pots or to use in the ground, what I'm trying to say. So there's lots of different things that you can be doing with this kind of niche. So the first scenario was you already have an established business and you're wanting to add to that business with a blog. Your second one is where you are going to find your niche and you find something that you're interested in, you narrow the topic down. So the last one I'm going to tell you about on how to find a niche is maybe talking to people who have problems. I don't know about you, I love problem solving. Not everybody does. Some people are like, well, you have problems, good luck in life later. I'm not that kind of person. I'm like, how can I help? Like, what can I do to support you as a friend? And I want to get in there and get deep down and figure out what we can get done. So if you've got a problem, let's go back to the garden. You have a friend who has rock for them. You're like, ooh, I know how to fix that. I know the exact kind of tool I need, whether a tiller is a bad idea or not. I know those exact tips. So you get in there and you help the problem. And you write about it. You write about this person. They may not like their name being used. You'll say, I have a friend, or you can give them a new name. Your friend's name is now Bob, which is a made-up name. And how you guys worked out the problem, and then suddenly you find out that Jane Doe over in California had the same problem, and because you helped Bob and you wrote about it, you actually ended up helping solving her problem. So keep writing, keep going, and keep blogging, guys, and you will find your niche. Have a great day. For more great information, head over to justthatthat.com and find out even more great writing tips. Bye-bye.